Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sarah Labrat and today I'm going to let Instagram control my writing day. This is a writing vlog that's going to follow along the various polls that I asked my Instagram followers that dictated various decisions I was going to make throughout my day that was going to decide some writing decisions for this day. If you'd like to participate in stuff like this in the future, make sure you go follow me over on Instagram at Sarah Labrat Writes. And now to get started with Instagram controlling my writing day, we have to of course start the day with finding 3 cats in the stairwell. Well, good morning. Today I'm going to let Instagram choose my writing day, and the first question that I asked my Instagram followers was whether I should start my day with water or coffee. I thought this one was going to have coffee win by like a lot, but it was actually way closer than I thought it was going to be. 47% of people voted water and 53% of people voted for coffee. That really shocked me because of how much writers love our coffee. I tend to just drink water, but today I am going to make an exception and I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee. Don't know what I'm going to order yet, but I will decide on my drive to Starbucks. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Coffee has been acquired. I ended up ordering an almond milk flat white, which I ordered a lot when I was studying abroad in college, and had not been able to find a place that served flat whites in the US, but apparently Starbucks does now. However, I did forget to ask for it to be decaf, so I guess we are going with the full caffeinated version of me today. Okay, now back at my apartment. I finally got my parking spot back. It's not my parking spot, but it's the spot that I like parking in the best. It was free after getting coffee, which honestly just made my day. So we're off to a really good start. The next question that I asked Instagram was whether I should start writing before or after breakfast, and 66% of people voted for after breakfast, which means that breakfast comes first. So then I also put my breakfast up to a vote, and my option was to either stay in my routine and have a protein shake like I do almost every single morning, or switch it up and go with chocolate chip pancakes, and 83% of people said that I should switch it up and go with the chocolate chip pancakes, which like honestly fair, and I even had someone who responded to that poll page and said, I don't even know why this is a question, and then went on to tell me that they've been eating a lot more chocolate chip pancakes because they've been watching my videos, and like honestly just happy that I'm doing something for the world. But chocolate chip pancakes and coffee definitely seems like a great way to start the day. So I decided to go with dark chocolate chips and semi-sweet mini chocolate chips. I honestly feel like I should be on vacation or something because I have my chocolate chip pancakes with 2 different kinds of chocolate chips and topped with maple almond butter that I'm going to put coconut whipped cream on top of. I have my vegan sausage that I'm going to put maple syrup on. I'm making more pancakes currently. I have my water and my flat white. These pancakes today are so fluffy. I don't know what I did differently, but they're so good. Okay, so even though today is Saturday, I am on call this weekend, and so after I ate breakfast, I checked in with work and found out that there were a couple things that I needed to do. So now it is almost 3 o'clock, and I just finished the work that I have to do for the day, which means that it's now time to get to writing, which means we're gonna talk about the next thing that I asked my Instagram followers. I asked about how I should set a writing goal for the day, and I asked if it should be a word goal or a time goal, and I'm actually impressed that 34% of people voted for time goal, but word goal won. So that means that I need to pick how many words I'm gonna try and write for the day. Because it is already like 3 p.m., I don't wanna go like crazy overboard, but I also wanna push myself. Because I'm working on drafting a story right now, I'm gonna try to do above 2,000 words. I think I'm gonna go for more like 2,500. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my goal. A minimum of like 2,000 words, but shooting for more like 2,500 words. As far as my writing goes, I do have 2 other polls that I want to cover quickly before I start writing. One of which was asking where I should write, and so the options that I gave were either my couch or my desk, because I do tend to hop around when I'm writing. I'll sit at my couch for a few, I'll sit at the counter for a few, I'll go into my office and write at my desk for a few, and kind of like switch between them, because I've noticed that like the switching places within my apartment kind of helps me stay creative and helps me refocus on the task at hand, which is writing. But I do tend to have the most uninterrupted writing time at my desk, and so I think that's probably a really good idea that the desk go on this one. The next question was multiple choice. I tend to use writing sprints to write because I find taking frequent breaks really helps me stay focused and productive rather than trying to do all of my writing at one time. And so the options that I gave for this one were like 5 minutes to 15 minutes, 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and 35 plus minutes, or a variety of times. Out of 145 votes, 72 of them voted for 20 to 30 minute writing sprints, which I think is quite doable. And that was about 49% of people. And the second most picked option was indeed a variety of times. And so I'm glad that I'm not the only person out there that jumps around with various lengths of writing sprints, but I think I'm going to try and keep it within the 20 to 30 minute range for the day. So with that being said, it is now exactly 3 o'clock, so I'm going to go into my office, sit down at my desk, and start doing my first 20 to 30 minute writing sprint of the day, in hopes of getting somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 words today. First sprint, I ended up going for 20 minutes and I ended up writing 497 words, which I think is solid for my first sprint of the day. However, it is way too gorgeous outside to be inside right now, so I think I'm gonna go out by the pool and probably read a book on my phone for a few minutes just to like soak up some sunlight while it's out, and very happy. Like there is no cloud in the sky right now. And I'm gonna use that as a break, and then I will come back and do another writing sprint, and then I will keep on and off sprinting for the rest of the night. I'll take a couple more breaks, I'll make myself some more food, and considering that I got almost 500 words in the first 20-minute sprint, I have complete faith that I'm gonna get at least 2,000 words today, if not far more than that. So I am definitely shooting for 2,500, but writing at this pace, I would only need like 4 more 20-minute sprints. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep writing at that pace, I'm just saying that in theory, I'll only need like 4 more sprints like this. So I would say that things are going very well right now, but now it's pool time. It's now 5 o'clock, I'm back from the pool. I'm going to start on another 20 to 30 minute writing sprint. I have started preheating the oven to make dinner, but I'm gonna let it preheat while I'm working on this writing sprint, and then my next break will be to make dinner, and then I'll come back and do another sprint while dinner is cooking, and then kind of off and on for the rest of the evening, and then just kind of seeing how many words I can get in today. The book I'm currently reading is called The Shadows Between Us. It was recommended to me by Brooke Wrights, and so far I'm loving it. It is so fast-paced. It's only like 330 pages, and so it's so much shorter than everything else I've been trying to read recently, and so it's kind of just like the perfect book for right now. But I'm back in my office now. It is a little after 5 o'clock. I'm about to start my second writing sprint of the day. After this next 20 to 30 minute sprint, I'll make dinner, and then I'll do another sprint, and then I'll eat dinner, and I'll kind of just go back and forth for the rest of the evening while seeing how many words I can get in today. So I ended up doing another 20-minute writing sprint, and in that one I ended up writing 478 words, which puts me at just under 1,000 words for the day. Yeah, sitting at a total of 975 words. Feeling very good about it, but now it's time to make dinner. All right, this is what I made for dinner. I made some smashed potatoes, I roasted some broccoli, and I made some beans. And I'm gonna top it with some avocado and enjoy this. And then I'm going to bring up another poll that I asked y'all. Dinner was absolutely incredible, which then brings me to the last poll that I had posted on my Instagram story, which was asking about which athletic break I should take between the gym and a walk. The gym only got 25%, which I found surprising. I definitely thought that this one was going to be way closer, but 75% of people told me that I should go on a walk. And I just got back from that, and I ended up doing 30 minutes and 1.4 miles, meaning that I have now taken my athletic break for the day. But now that I'm back from that, I'm still sitting at about 1,000 words. So I want to get at least another 1,000, if not another 1,500 or more this evening. And so I guess that means that all I have to do now is sit down and write more. I'm trying to decide if it's too early to go for like a glass of wine and a cookie, or if I should do that now. Maybe I get through one more sprint, and then I get those things kind of as a reward for doing one more sprint. In that sprint, I ended up actually going for 25 minutes instead of 20, which was really good. And I ended up writing 580 words, which means that I am now a little over 1,500 words for the day, which is amazing. My computer's about to die though, so I need to go plug that in. During that sprint, I actually did pull up my Pinterest board that I have for this project, and I was looking at character design ideas that I had pulled, which was really cool because I'm writing some descriptions right now. So that was kind of fun to get to describe some of the characters that are being introduced. And I'm really looking forward to my next writing sprint actually, because I want to keep moving with this and I was starting to feel really good. But I do think that I need to take a short break, which is what I'm going to do. I just finished a 20-minute sprint and I ended up writing 551 words. That puts me at 2,106 words for the day and a total of 1 hour and 25 minutes worth of writing sprints so far. I'm still feeling very good. It is currently 9:23, so I think it's time for another short break. I have some dishes that I need to do, so I think I'm gonna go do that while I watch a couple of videos or something, and then when I'm done with the dishes and I start the dishwasher, I will come back into this room and start another sprint. My fifth sprint of the day ended up turning out to be another 20-minute writing sprint where I got 648 words. So I don't know if I'm speeding up, I don't know if I'm falling into the groove of the story, but things are going very, very well. That also puts me at a total of 2,743 words today, meaning that I have passed both my ideal minimum word count for the day as well as my ideal word count for the day, which is 2,500. However, I still think I'm going to do at least one more writing sprint. I am going to take another break because those have been seeming to do quite well for me. For the past several hours, I've been starting at the top of the hour, going for 20 or 25 minutes, doing something else for those 35 to 40 minutes, and then coming back into my office, sitting down and working. And I have felt very clear-headed about it. Like, I have not been distracted. So I think I need to take note of that and lean into that and maybe apply that in the future because this room provides such like uninterrupted writing space. It took me until I sat down on my couch to remember that I actually have done an experiment on the thing that I just mentioned about like starting a writing experiment at the top of every hour and then doing something else with the rest of the hour and then coming back to writing. And I did that like a couple weeks ago. I don't remember how I already forgot about that, but that writing experiment went really, really well too. So I might need to reevaluate my writing routine in general because I've now proven that that works really well for me twice. It's now 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna go back into my writing room and do what will probably be my last sprint of the day. I just finished my sixth and final sprint for the evening. I ended up doing a 25-minute sprint and got 449 words, which puts me at 3,192 words for the day. I feel like today went very, very well. It was quite similar to what I normally do in a day of writing. I just kind of wanted to add in some like curveballs and kind of things that like I know I should be doing, but I needed other people to tell me to try it, like doing all of my writing sprints here at my desk instead of sitting on my couch. And I kind of felt like I was on vacation with like the relaxing morning that I had, where I got to go to Starbucks, grab a coffee, come back and make pancakes, just kind of have like a very easygoing morning and then start writing after I finished breakfast, but also after I finished working. So overall, I would call today a major success. I don't think I could say anything over 1,000 words as being not successful, but the fact that I ended up with 3,192 words, I'm very, very proud of that. And my writing sprint times totaled up to be 2 hours and 10 minutes across 6 writing sprints. I definitely feel that going for a word goal, like a minimum word goal today, was very beneficial. When I posed the question of a time goal versus a word goal, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for a time goal. So the fact that I was able to get over 3,000 words in just over 2 hours, I am beyond thrilled with. I would like to say a real quick thank you to the people that follow me over on Instagram and participated in this series of polls in order for Instagram to control my writing day. If you want to let me know down in the comments below what kinds of questions that I not include in this video that I should include in another video, if I choose to try this again. I had a lot of fun. I was very productive, so I think I might do it again if you guys have enjoyed it, so please let me know down below any questions that you would want to see put up to my Instagram followers. But alright, I think that's gonna be it for me today, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel by telling the YouTube algorithm that you liked my video and that someone else might too. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it from me, make sure you scroll down below, hit that big red subscribe button and that little notification bell next to it so you get updated every time I post a brand new video. I am currently posting videos twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye! Just dropped the whisk in my sink and I think it sprayed pancake batter on my computer, so that's fun.